I am lonely, and I know I talk about loneliness a lot on this channel, but that's because loneliness is the strongest, well, one of the strongest feelings I've always felt in my entire 28 years of life. And I think this is something that you feel same too, because you probably want to make, I don't know, you probably want to get a boyfriend, you probably want to be part of that popular group, and you probably want to go to a party like I used to. I mean, I still do. But I'm 28 and I still feel freaking lonely. And it has gotten to a point where this morning I woke up and I just could not stop myself from thinking, when is this gonna be over? When am I going to feel somehow content? And it's really not the feeling of being grateful. It's more of the feeling of, yes, I'm grateful for everything I have. Like, I'm so grateful that I have a roof under, I mean, like, I'm so grateful to have a house, to have my family. But at the same time, I kind of want more. I know I'm asking much, but this is just who I am. And what I think it makes us so lonely is that we are genuinely sweet people. Like, people who feel lonely and they're able to identify, understand their current state are really, 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 really sweet and kind to one another. And they kind of expect the world to give them the same kindness that they show them. But unfortunately, the life is filled with people who are always going to take advantage of that. And I think that's what makes me slightly exhausted, because I keep thinking to myself, when am I going to find the one where I can come home and be like, wow, I don't remember the last time I felt so lonely or empty. Like, I can't believe like loneliness was such a huge part of my life. Like, I don't even remember it anymore. When am I gonna be able to hang out with a group of friends who genuinely cherish, appreciate, respect me for who I am, and I can give them the same love that I always wanted to give to other people without feeling judged or being taken advantage of. And I think that is why when I came back from Korea like a couple months ago, I decided I'm not going to be scrolling on TikTok or social media and be jealous of other people's lives, because on social media, there everybody has the dream job, everybody has that dream career, the boyfriend, the house, whatever. But the reality is, we are only able to see a very small fraction of their life. And this is going to sound so cliche, but social media is a place where we only post the very best things that happen to us. Like, not a lot of people are going to post about their depression, the loss of their family, and all the things that can just shake our lives. And I think loneliness is also an emotion that's kind of looked down upon, but we have to realize that since like the very ancient times, people could not live by themselves. There's a reason why, the ancient people, they formed tribes, they married other people. Loneliness is a genuine emotion that has been passed down to us from, I don't even know how long. I don't remember history anymore. But a lot of people, because we don't take loneliness that seriously, they think that, oh, if I go out tonight, I'm not gonna feel lonely. If I do this, I'm not gonna feel lonely. And I'm actually guilty of that too, because I'm 28, and for the past 8 years, I always thought, if I do, I mean, not even past 8 years, but like most of my life, I thought if I do this, I'm gonna be happy. If I do that, I'm not gonna feel so lonely. Like, and none of that is actually true. And I'm 28, and the fact that I'm realizing this is kind of insane. Like, it seems late, but thank God I'm still 28. And because I know that there are people out there who's like much older than me and they don't get it. And that's why I'm making the video, because you might be in the same, I know that you're in the same boat as me. I just know that there are people like me out there, but nobody really wants to make a video about it, because who wants to make a video about, me feeling sad on Friday night? But I think there's something very beautiful and delicate about sharing this emotion. Like, hey, I feel lonely. Oh, yeah, me too. Because loneliness is something that can be slightly not satisfied, but it can slightly be, I guess, fulfilling if you share it with other people. If you share it with other people and you know that you're not the only one going through this emotion. So I decided that when I came back from Korea, this year is gonna be my year. I know that 2025 is almost over, but at the same time, we still have like 3 months left, and I really want to make this year where I focus on myself, and I, both mentally and physically, do the things I always wanted to do instead of waiting for them to happen, and just see where life takes me or see where I take life. And I think you should join me because we're all lonely, right? We just don't want to admit it. But like I said, if we can just be just slightly more honest and slightly more true to ourselves and each other, it's it's gonna be better. Like it's gonna feel all right even. And that's just my 2 cents, and I'll probably see you guys later and update you guys on how everything works. Bye.